That's a good question. My ideal legacy at Stanford would probably be just being known for being a very positive person who's always super hardworking. I know that's kind of cliche, but I feel like if you always work hard and push yourself and kind of motivate the people around you, that builds a very great program and is definitely something good to be remembered by. And I think you can have a lot of success if you focus on that. In terms of maybe a result, NCAA championship would be great, both individual and team, but it is tough, and I feel like if I focus more on the process, I'm bound to have a better outcome than focusing on some kind of result. So I think just staying positive and hardworking is the biggest thing for me. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I had a good amount of faith in myself coming into college tennis. I felt like I was at a pretty good level, and I was very excited to compete, especially travel with my teammates. And it was nice because I was already pretty good friends with them coming in, and then I got to room with them and have a good time. And I feel like the more enjoyable the tournament is for you, the better you can perform. And I had so much fun getting to know them and spending time with my teammates. So I just feel like it was a good environment for me to just play my game, and I didn't have too many external factors to worry about when I was playing. So it was definitely nice to qualify for NCAAs at the start in the first tournament last year. And so yeah, I mean, it was a good start to my collegiate career. I'm very grateful that it went that way, but honestly, the environment was just super awesome, so yeah. I mean, I'm super excited. I've gotten the opportunity to play in the qualifying draw the last 3 years, so that has been an amazing experience. I've obviously always wanted to experience the main draw, so I obviously really pushed myself this week and the weeks leading up to this for training as soon as I heard I was selected, and I'm really grateful that the hard work paid off and that I can look forward to something coming up this summer. It was super exciting to win the whole playoff. I knew it was going to be super hard competition, and a lot of them were already training pretty hard and playing tournaments. And so I knew they were very experienced players and obviously had super successful college careers already. It was just more a rewarding experience for me because I didn't feel the best towards the end of season in terms of my tennis level, but I feel like in the weeks leading up to the playoff, I worked super hard and I tried to stay super positive, and I was working on different parts of my game. So like being able to implement that right away and actually have some results come from that, like felt super rewarding. And then as a huge bonus, I got to go to US Open afterwards, and so I had something to look forward to all of summer and train and prepare for. Yeah, having main draw this year versus qualies the previous years, I mean, I love going to New York every year. It's been super awesome. Qualies has been a dream already, so getting to play in the main draw, I had no idea what to expect, but they do actually treat you like royalty over there, and it was crazy with like private cars and like free food all the time, super good. I mean, it was really awesome. I got a little overwhelmed and nervous in the moment, but I mean, I tried to soak up the experience as much as I could, and I got to hit with some amazing people, and I feel like just being in that environment definitely helped me improve my game and kind of up my level mentally as well. So I feel super lucky to have been there, and it was a super cool experience.
Yeah, me and Valerie have a really great friendship. We actually met 3 years ago in 2022 at the US Open. But yeah, we have a great relationship. I've always had so much fun like hanging out with her, and obviously she's an incredible player on the court, like unbelievable, but she's a better, even better person off the court, and yeah, she has no ego, and she's just so fun to be around.
But I think for Valerie, it's trying to balance that, hey, I'm going to be the best player on this team, I'm likely going to play one, and then how can I lead off the court? And do I have the time to do that? Because for us with our captains, there's always different roles, and so sometimes the number one player is leading by example on the court, but they just don't have the time. They're getting ready to take on everybody's best of the best. They don't have the time for other stuff, but she's someone who really is great with her time management, is really balanced, and I think really, really cares about her teammates. So therefore for her, I think she's gonna wanna play a little bigger role. And again, this is going to have to come from, you know, me as a coach, as a head coach, to let her know it's okay. It's okay to have a voice as a sophomore in this environment. And I think she's going to be outstanding. Already she is. Already she's leading by example. She's helping to guide these guys. And I want them to lean on her. I want them to learn from her. I want them to not just learn from her just, you know, at Stanford as to where do I park my bike and things like that, but also, hey, when you play this kind of match, like, how are you defending so well? How do you get your movement so, you know, so good? What shot selection? I think that stuff's really important too, because they can hear from the coaches. But I think your number one player also has to play that role a little bit, because they are really admired by their teammates.
Thank you. I can switch. I think my goal for every tournament is to do as well as I can in it, and ultimately, like, I want to win the tournament, but I think that I just am really trying to work on my game and trying to be aggressive. So if I do the right things in all of my matches, I'm hoping to see some results, but if I don't, that's okay. I obviously have pretty high expectations for myself all the time, but I do want to become a better player this season and, again, focus more on goals than results. In today's match, I felt like it wasn't my best match, if I'm being honest, but I know that first matches are always tough and it's sometimes hard to find your footing a little bit, so I went into the match thinking that I'll have to work through any feelings or kind of nerves, I guess. I made her work for all of the points, which is good. Sometimes I can't hit my way through the nerves, so for the next ones, I guess I'll just try my best to work my way into form and get some more feel on my shots. I think second set was very important for me to win that first game. I think after I got down 1-2, I proceeded to win 6-2, so I think I regained a lot of focus. Last year, I wasn't even thinking so much about qualifying. I think this year, since it's more in my head, like, I obviously want to qualify in this first tournament for NCAAs, but every match, it's tough and everyone wants the same thing, so I just have to kind of focus on my game. I knew Mao was going to be a really great player because we've played before, but I don't think I realized the extent to, like, how big she'd be hitting from the start. I ended up being able to close out that match, but honestly that was very high level tennis for me and it took a lot of concentration the whole time and I had no idea what was going to happen at any given moment. I think I wasn't even certain, like, what the outcome of the match was going to be until the very last point. But I knew she was going to be a tough competitor, and I mean, obviously getting this far already, like, everyone's going to be great, so I was just thinking that if I stuck to my game and tried to stay aggressive, especially considering how tired I was, that would be my best bet at winning the match and just doing well and improving on my game. So I think I went out there with a good amount of commitment, and I think that served me well for this match. I went in with the mindset that I had to be aggressive today because I knew she was a mature and solid player off all wings, but I was really focused on attacking with my forehand, and I think I generally did a good job of that, and I kept her kind of running around a little instead of the other way around. So I'm pretty happy with how I played overall, but I did have a little, like, slip up near the end, so I'm still kind of feeling the nerves from that right now, but I'm really glad I was able to pull it out, and I'm excited for the finals tomorrow.
Ladies, let me start by saying congratulations on making it to the final. Everything that we do today will be the same that we've been doing. You will serve, okay? Take a side, okay? 5-minute warm-up, good match.
Yeah, Carmen, I knew going into the match because I watched some of her previous matches. I knew she was a very smart player. She's pretty quick and she has pretty good volleys as well. And she's just solid off both sides. So I knew that she was going to be a tough opponent. So I started stepping in and looking to attack her. I came in a few times and I feel like that's when things started shifting in my favor and I started feeling a little more in control of the match.
Game, set, match, Stanford. 2 sets to love. 6-2, 6-3. Thank you, Cal. Tournament desk, stadium complete. Stanford. Such a great week. Best player in college tennis. Great job. So proud of you. So proud of you. Thanks, Ray.
I know I've said it a million times already, but like being goal oriented, like I have to get it in my head so that I continue to do things that help me grow as a player, and I don't want to be focused too much on results all the time because I feel like that often holds me back. And before this match, I was super nervous and I didn't know how I was gonna play, but I told myself like if I stuck to the formula and did the right things, most likely like I would work my way into form and at least have a better shot at the title. So sometimes even when you're not feeling good, you gotta like force yourself to do the right thing. And I'm glad that I was able to do that for most of this tournament. And it always feels good to see it pay off right away. I know I wasn't feeling great this summer, like going into college tennis. I was like not playing my best and I was getting like super in my head about it. So it feels ultra good to like have kind of like overcome this small little, I guess, like rut I was in, and just know that like if I work hard and keep a positive attitude, that it all does get better. And I'm glad that things I was working on have started to show up in my game.